Welcome, everyone. Today, we're jumping into something really cool, this massive album quest.
That's right. It's all based on the work of blogger Greenstrokes, who's trying to find, well, the best album ever.
And the method is kind of wild, isn't it? Not just a simple ranking.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah.
It's this huge tournament. Albums get grouped up randomly, ranked best to worst in their little group.
Okay.
And then the top two move on, but the bottom two, they're just out, eliminated.
Wow. Sudden death for albums.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Exactly. Musical survival of the fittest, you could say.
And the reviews themselves, the blog posts, they're not just dry analysis, right?
No, not at all. They're this mix of, like, funny, serious, really personal takes.
Yeah.
Sometimes pretty irreverent reasoning behind the ranks.
Love that.
Yeah.
So let's dive into one of these groups. We're looking at Group 140.
Yep, Group 140. The blogger called this one John Lennon Imagines for the Nation.
Catchy. And the albums in this group were quite a mix, I gather.
Oh, totally. You had the John Lennon collection, which is, a compilation.
Right.
Introducing Joss Stone.
Her big soul debut, basically.
And then things get weird. Anatomy of Evil.
Wait, the Iron Maiden string quartet tribute? Seriously.
Seriously. And finally, Jeff Buckley sketches for My Sweetheart the Drunk, posthumous release.
Okay, that is a very diverse group. So who came out on top? Who won this round?
No huge surprise, maybe, but the John Lennon collection took first place.
What, I mean, beyond the obvious hits.
Well, the review said it just oozes class and brilliance. Classics like Imagine, Jealous Guy, Woman.
Sure, the guaranteed winners.
Exactly. But the blogger also mentioned finding some tracks they didn't know well that were beautifully crafted and expertly arranged. Just top-tier stuff all the way through.
Okay. But it raises that question, doesn't it? Pitting a greatest hits collection against, like, the Buckley album, which is more of a raw artistic statement.
It absolutely does. And that's kind of the core tension in this whole album quest project, What wins consistent track quality, like Lennon's hits, or the overall vibe of a single album?
So in this case, track quality clearly won out for number one.
Pretty much. Hard to argue with that many perfect songs in a row.
Okay, so if Lennon was number one, who snagged the crucial second spot to advance?
That went to Joss Stone. Introducing Joss Stone.
Ah, okay. And the reasoning there?
Consistency again, really. And just solid execution. The review highlighted her powerful, soulful vocals and just decent, funky tunes.
So a well-made album that delivered.
Exactly. It was seen as, like, really well-produced, and they specifically mentioned the Lauryn Hill duet music as a high point. Polished, professional, reliably good.
Got it. So Lennon and Joss Stone are through. Now for the eliminations, which are sometimes more revealing. Third place.
Third place went to the curious one, the Iron Maiden string quartet tribute, Anatomy of Evil.
Right. How did that even fare? Classical versions of metal anthems.
Well, the review said it kind of works sometimes, like on Power Slave and Hallowed Be Thy Name, those big epic ones.
Okay, I can maybe see that.
But, and here's that irreverence. The blogger basically said, for most of it, you're just left craving for some electric guitars.
Huh. Yeah, I can imagine. It's a novelty, but maybe doesn't stand up on its own against originals or, well, John Lennon hits.
Precisely. It's the risk you take with that kind of interpretation. Right? Does it add something new, or just make you want the real thing? Sounds like mostly the latter here.
So that left Jeff Buckley in fourth place. Sketches for My Sweetheart the Drunk.
Yeah, poor fourth place.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it was judged pretty harshly.
How so?
It was seen as more of the same Grace-like music, referencing his big album.
Right, Grace.
Yeah.
Amazing album.
But the feeling was this one was nowhere near as strong. Just didn't hit the same heights.
Ouch. Was there any specific criticism?
The killer line was basically that it lacked a standout track to elevate it. It needed, and I quote, a hallelujah to save it.
Wow. So without that one transcendent moment, the rawness, the unfinished feel just didn't compete against the polish of Lennon or Stone.
Seems like it. It shows how in this kind of ranking, perceived track quality, or maybe the lack of an undeniable hit, can really sink an album, even one with artistic merit or, difficult circumstances like a posthumous release.
So that settles Group 140, the John Lennon collection, and introducing Joss Stone. Move on. The experimental string quartet and the raw sketches are out.
Yep. And it really underlines how much power a single, undeniable track can have in this whole quest. Consistency in, greatness seems to beat consistency of style if that style isn't hitting hard enough.
Definitely something to chew on. And thinking about that Iron Maiden tribute, it leaves us with a question for you listening.
Mm.
When does taking a big musical risk, like those string arrangements, actually pay off? And when does it just leave you wishing you were hearing the original? What matters more to you, the raw spark of something unfinished or the perfection of a polished hit? Something to think about.